Got a house that smells like old cheese and shame. Father Flanagan's flesh candles change the game. Goat-scented thrills for your soul's delight. Light it up, baby, make your room right. When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan here to set the tone. Confession booth, busy, no need to stress. Light a candle and forget your mess. Gross odors vanish like sins in the wind. With each wick, guess who's your new best friend? When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan here to set the tone. Lambs and calves may have their day, but goat's the scent that leads the way. Clean your slate with a sniff so pure. Father Flanagan's got the cure. Turn your home into a saintly space. With every whiff, find redeeming grace. From your living room to the kitchen sink, light the goat candle, don't even think. Got a house that smells like old cheese and shame. Father Flanagan's flesh candles change the game. Goat-scented thrills for your soul's delight. Light it up, baby, make your room right. When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan here to set the tone. Confession booth, busy, no need to stress. Light a candle and forget your mess. Gross odors vanish like sins in the wind. With each wick, guess who's your new best friend? When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan here to set the tone. Lambs and calves may have their day, but goat's the scent that leads the way. Clean your slate with a sniff so pure. Father Flanagan's got the cure. Turn your home into a saintly space with every
Yes.
Well, hello,
I am the
welcome to
brightest
the Daily
knight.
Atheist Morning Show. How are you doing today? I hope you had a wonderful night. Whatever, I got distracted by that damn sound again. I did it again. Hello, and welcome to the Daily Atheist Morning Show. My friends, I am the amazing Super Chris. Thank you for joining me today at this ungodly hour. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Let me do this. Boop. There we go. Father Flanagan's. Oh, that's interesting. Father Flanagan's anal scented flesh candles, specifically for the clergy. Understood. Nice to have you all with us this morning. I'm going to do a thing, because you know how we are here in the atheist world. We're really pushing, going door to door, knocking all the time, selling it hard.
Life is complicated. These are trying times. There are many questions that need answering. Want to know what's going to help? Atheism. With atheism, you'll get rid of dogma, superstitions, and toxic thought patterns that are holding you back. You can drive while taking atheism, as well as use heavy machinery. In fact, drinking alcohol, fornicating, and Sunday mornings are far more enjoyable with atheism. However, there are side effects. Some evangelicals and fundamentalists will think you are possessed by the devil. But you don't have to worry, because you know the devil isn't real. Just like God. Wake up to your life. Believe in yourself. Believe in science. Atheism.
All right. Yes. So, atheism. Go atheism. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Austin Sims, Idiot Tess, Simply Secular Dave. Good morning. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Trina, hugs. I believe it was your question yesterday, or it was either you or Jesse Bear. You asked about, let me turn off that dinging. You asked about my accents. If I'm one of those people who will adjust their accent to the person I'm speaking with. Yes. My wife has made fun of me on several occasions for doing that. It's either that or I just lean into my own. Like if I'm at a Chinese restaurant, I never ever mean to do it. But if they have a thick Chinese accent, I will, and my wife makes fun of me and I don't mean to, it just kind of happens. So yes, that was the answer to that question. The bleep is still going. Is the bleep going? Oh, the bleep goeth. Let me get rid of the bleep. Oh, the bleep went away. Okay, good. Let's see. Ah, yes, Jesse Bear. Yes. Okay, so I knew it was one of you guys. I made notes last night. I rewatched the show, yesterday's show, and I was like, yes, I do that. Coffee, good. Yeah, I wish we had some Andy here. Sandy, good morning, Sandy. Thank you for joining us. I'm proud of the woman who put him in his place during his own church service. Just saying, hell yeah. I wish more would do that. And it's there's just this deliciousness that it came from behind the pulpit, I hate to say it, but true. I will, we're not always on the opposite sides. Sometimes we agree on things. And, that's one of those things we agree on. Let me turn on my little Peter heater. Nancy, good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. All you wonderful people. Let's see if I miss Ember. How are you doing? What are you doing? It's cold all over the country. Hell, apparently, has frozen over. I expected it would be a little warmer. But good morning. Hey, DJ Rat Girl, thank you for joining us. Welcome, Tika to the show. Good morning, and Jason Jacobs, how are you doing, everyone? Thank you. Yeah, it's cold. I don't know how cold it is here, but it's stupid cold here. Let's see. Nancy says 6 degrees in central Illinois. Undomesticated equines could not drag me to central Illinois. That means wild horses could not drag me. It's the thing in the neurospicy world. Accent adapting. Yeah. There's a word for it. Another word for it. That's a good one. I like that one. I don't know if you guys have been keeping along. Hello, Miss Non Sequitur. Thank you for joining us. If you've been keeping along, I've had a headache for the past few days. I found out why. It's because the evil one has given me the cooties. Yep. She's like, I think your headaches are because you got the cooties. And I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, everybody at work's got it. I'm like, huh? She's like, I think I got the cooties too. And I'm like, so she's giving me the cooties. She's trying to kill me off with the cooties. I'm just saying. Good morning, Rainbow Love. Thank you for joining us. Columbus, Ohio. Goodness gracious. A nomad up to 21 in Arkansas. It was 6 this time yesterday. Wow. Cold. Yes. That big penis of coldness moving across the country. Very cold. EAE, good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. Man, you guys are all fantastic. Okay, we got some fun stuff today. You want to see my poll? I'll show you my poll for free. Well, mostly free. Oh yeah, I was telling you, I still got the cooties. So if you see me still doing the thing, apparently I have some kind of cooties. I still feel it this morning in the brain pan right in here. It's between here and here. It's like if there were a spot that you could locate between like the top of your head and like right here, there's this pea-sized little thing in there going, it hurts right here. Again, this morning. Other than that, and lethargic, like a soreness in the neck. You see me doing, crack. I've been, so pardon me if I do all that. I'm still feeling the cooties from the evil one has inflicted me with the cooties. Let me see. Where's Trina going? Wait. You can't go anywhere. Oh yeah. Leaving Illinois. The cold doesn't sit with me. I'm allergic to the cold. I break out these little bumps all over. Balmy 28 degrees here in Australia. Wow, Raven. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Is that like real degrees or Celsius? Thank you for the F, Jesse Bear. -5. I saw somebody saying, man, it's like 14 degrees here. It's getting close to 0. And I thought, well, if you're using Fahrenheit, it's already past 0. 0 is like a long ways of, technical frozen water kind of stuff. Hey, J Mike, good morning. How are you doing? What's going on in your world? Thank you for popping in this morning. If you're here in just a few moments, I'll show you have you seen the goat commercial, the goat scented flesh candle commercial? I think you're going to love it. It's from our Father Flanagan's line of products. It's from the Interfaith Outreach Program known as the Jew Interfaith Outreach Program. Let me know though, whenever you're ready to see the goat, and we'll put the goat. Occasionally the crowd demands goat and I must give them goat. But until then, it'll happen usually around the half hour. I'll show you some. Uh-oh. J Mike, are you there? Their demand, you have to give them what they want. Just not too often. More goat. I think they just show up for the goat. All right. J Mike, check this out.
Have you sinned again? Oh, and it's bad this time. A chicken just won't do. But wait, you don't have a goat for your burnt offering. Oh no. The Lord's wrath is upon you.
Insignificant person whose name I don't know, you have sinned. Probably. I shall smite thee.
What do? You're all out of goats. She left you for another man.
Fear not, my wayward child. Introducing Father Flanagan's line of goat-scented flesh candles.
No goat? No problem. Just light one of these bad boys and let the sweet, savory scent of burning goat flesh rise up to the heavens.
Is that goat?
It's easy, it's fast, and deluxe models even have patented technology that produces a goat screaming sound as the wick burns.
Father Flanagan's line of goat-scented candles. Save a goat, burn a candle.
Father Flanagan's line of goat-scented flesh candles are part of our You Do You Jew Interfaith Outreach Program.
When you sin and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. When the Lord requires that hundred snow, light a candle or you're going to hell.
All right, so, J Mike, if you need a goat, or a goat-scented flesh candle, just let us know. We were talking yesterday about how the story of Korah, Korah came up to Moses like, we don't want you to lead the Israelites anymore. We and my family and my friends, we want to lead the Israelites. and the ground opened up and ate Cora. And yes, I do enjoy the commercials. So let's see, where was I going about the story about Cora? Oh man, I was going to tell. Oh yes, at this. So Cora, and then the people go, "Oh my God, Moses, did you see that? That was horrific. God killed all those people." And then God goes, "Moses, separate yourself from those people." And Moses is like, "Oh man," he starts burning offerings right there to try to save these other people that he doesn't want God to kill, you know. And if only he had had a goat scented flesh candle. Right, but he did not. But we've got them now. So I don't know. Goats do help a bit. I don't know what's going on in your world, J. Mike. If you want to talk about it in the chat, that's awesome. We'll talk about it. If it's something you don't want to talk about, because you know it is. I gather maybe by what you've said, it's something to do with the community. The community can be difficult. And if you want to talk about that, that's great. If you want to come on the show and talk about it, I'll send you a freaking link, and you can come on the show. Or if you just want to sit there and chill and we can just check out some goats and talk about my forthcoming commercials, such as the Goat Throat line of fleshlights. That's hilarious. Okay, let me catch up with the chat, see what's going on, see if you said so. Goats do help a bit, yes. I can't believe it's not goat. Thank you for that. I may have to, you know, these goat things. People have suggested that I am the goat of atheism, not the greatest of all time, just because of the goats. And then why we were talking about it last night. I came up with a really good connection, goats and kids, but then something after that, and I can't remember what it was for the life of me this morning. So let me check it out and see what's going on here. Non-secular, light a candle to avoid the stone. Yes. Oh, that was the other question. The question was about the lyrics. Something I'll try to, if I remember it. Somebody asked a question about the lyrics. Chris could just do a show of the commercials and the songs on a loop, and we would still watch and chat. Yeah, we're going to get to that. I've got stuff coming up. J. Mike, here in a little bit, I'll play you for the new song that I'm actually working on a music video for. The new song is called The Pharaoh's Curse, or Mi Burrito Estano Bueno. Squirrel, J. Mike, Gokes always help. Let me just see if I can catch up here. The chat is lit this morning. I even have the 30-second time thing limiter on it, and it's still kind of going. A flesh candle made of goat wax or goat flesh. I don't give away the secrets. We don't give away the secrets of Father Flanagan's laboratories. Banning links from X. Yeah, Elon sucks. We don't want to talk about Elon. We got time for that right now. We got other important shit to talk about. Cooties and crotch cooties and J. Mike, whatever the hell's going on in his world. Uh-oh. The evil one has spoken. Damned kids. Yes, the damned show and damned kids, because, you know, you guys are the damned kids, you know, and then I'm the old goat. That was it. I was the old goat, and you guys were the damned kids, because somebody, I think it was Giles, asked about, you know, since we're all about the goats, can we be known as the goat crew, those who show up or something, and we came up with something. So we're tossing those ideas around. Again, my brain hurts. My brain does still hurt. So, J. Mike, we're here for you, buddy. I'm not sure, again, what's going on with J. Mike. Let me see if I can see. No, it doesn't have to do with the community. It's a personal matter. Okay, cool. So you probably don't want to come up here and talk about it on the show. And everyone, I'm definitely trying to rise above. You rise above, man. If you need some blister cream, we've got blister cream. Usually after my show, I say therapists are standing by. Best I could do right now, J. Mike, is say you can come on my show and have fun anytime you want to. Anytime. Just let me know and I'll send you a link. Otherwise, I'll sit here and entertain you with my craziness. I'll throw everything at you I got, except for, crotch cam, because the wife has said a hard no on the crotch cam. She really has. And she's listening. She's listening, guys. So we'll have to debate with her about the crotch cam. Now, here's the deal. I haven't really clarified. She has not said I can't. Did she say I can't purchase the crotch cam, or that I can't use one if it were to happen to show up? I'm not sure, but she's adamant. And you know me, I'm going to split that hair. But so I have it. But anyway, so there's things that otherwise, J. Mike, I will try to entertain you. I don't have crotch cam. I can't show you my crotch right now. I know you are sad. I know everybody else is sad that the crotch cam is not. I know. But we'll get her. We'll get there. We'll get there. One day she'll be watching the show and she'll be like, oh my God, is that his crotch? And then there'll be like this thump and you'll hear her body hit the floor. Yeah. So J-Mac's one of my faves from the old school. Remember we did the thing back at the place, the old show, and then you guys were doing the tart thing over there. I have no idea what happened in there. Soylent Goat is poople. Ooh. Soylent Goat. Austin Sims, you can do it. J-Mike. All right, cool. Goat weed. Oh, there's this Facebook group that says, hey, do you smoke weed and love dogs? Join our group. I tried to join. They declined me automatically because my Chris Mallard Facebook account has only been open for like 2 months or something. So, but we'll get there. Rainbow Love says we need crotch cam. I know. The evil one's like, it's just the women want to see your crotch cam. I'm like, no. Raven has put in lots of coin towards the crotch cam. I don't really know what that says about Raven. He either likes my dogs, or my crotch. But I don't judge. We don't judge here. There we go. All right. So here in a minute, you know what we'll do? I will, because I really have. The evil one gave me the cooties. She did. I think she did it on purpose. She's trying to unalive me. Through love, your feelings. All right, cool. And you know, we got all that. Puppy foot cam, wiki feet. You know, I don't know. I don't know how she'd feel about that. That's just old goat and the damned kids. Oh yeah, it came through over here. You're a little slow there. You're like Internet Explorer. The same text message comes in over here 3 minutes later. Pinned off them goats with Father Flanagan's patent pended goat moat. Ooh, I like it. The goat moat. Jesse Bear donated You're not helping. Jesse Bear donated $2 through Super Chat and said, lap cam fund, more wiggle butts necessary. Actually, the tiniest of little wiggle butts is here in the zone this morning. Let's see the wiggle butt here. Can you find Ollie? Where's Ollie? There's Ollie. He's sitting right yonder in case you can't find him. Oh my goodness. He likes Papa's sweaters. Yes, there's Ollie. In case you're not familiar with Ollie, he is indeed our computer engineer. He takes care of all the graphics. He's the one that came up with the floating hearts. He found it on the internet. He's fantastic. Floating emojis. I miss XP too. XP was awesome. I was a fan. You know, I mean, I like what we got now, but I didn't want to see it go. I know there's a rando kind of thing, but Dave, who's still on XP? Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Jesse, for the $2 super chat for the lap cam fund. Ember donated $2 through super chat. I second Jesse's motion and call for a vote. We could do one of those goals. Sorry, I keep rubbing my head because the throbbing has returned. Joseph's amazing Technicolor goat coat. Ooh, made out of real coat. No goats were harmed. That'd be horrible. Yes, thank you very much for the $2 super chat, Ember. Somebody somewhere in this house is going, okay, I'll get that man. Chris Mallard, with all due respect, the evil one, we don't care about your... see, that's the whole thing. There you go. Thank you for that. Thank you, Miss Non Sequitur. At Chris Mallard, with all due respect for the evil one, we don't care about your cucumber. We just want more puppies. That's true. That way, whenever the puppy is in, that's the reason why it came about. I'm the one who made it vulgar by calling it the crotch cam. The purpose is whenever Ollie or one of my other studio helpers is in my lap resting, my puppy dogs, I can show them to you because they're not always in the crotch cam area. But if the camera were to come on without the dogs there, then I'd have to charge all of you for that. That's what the OnlyFans is for. That's what I was saying. It would double for the OnlyFans. See, we had the puppy cam during the show and then the Peter cam after the show. Okay, well, hopefully it'll have to zoom in. Raven Lunatic. Raven Lunatic has donated $5 through Super Chat. This is not for the lap cam. I'll third the motion. There you go. Excellent. It's for the puppy cam. That's right. They want more dog. They need more dog. More dog. Not hot dog, just dog. Even when it hurts, it's still funny. Democracy Now, yes. You did start a trend. That's right. You can. There you go. Vista. DJ Ratgirl Tika says I'm a fan of Vista, not because it was good, but because I like self-abuse and I'm kidding. That's not funny to joke about self. Anyway, it's not funny to joke about Vista either because it's horrific. Vista was, no, it was a bridge. It was a bridge. Trina's Creative Chaos has donated $5 super chat. I will always be in the pro crotch cam group. Yeah. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. I'm gonna have to get a sock. It hurts right here. It hurts here. It hurts when I laugh. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about our poll. Y'all want to hear about my poll for today? We haven't even talked about it, I don't think. Let's go to it. I mean, we've alluded to it. We haven't talked about it yet. Austin Sims says, I've rarely, if ever, seen one man's crotch make so much money. No, I know. I understand. Austin Sims, not even the crotch cam itself, just the potentiality of crotch. That's true. That's true. Maybe Borat Mankini. Well, I wanted to surprise you. That's why we got the zoom. That's why I picked the camera with the zoom. just you know. He needs to do it before the weekend so I can say I got puppies for my birthday. Oh, that's a good idea. Puppies, not hush puppies. Just puppies. All right, man. On point with the what am I doing here? My poll. You guys are funny. That's naughty though. This is naughty. It's Daily Atheist Morning Show, not the Daily Naughty Chris and stripper. What is it? Chunkendales. Chris is Chunkendale. All right, so what's the most ridiculous, unbelievable miracle in the Bible? If your favorite is not listed, leave a comment below. Let us know. Let's see. I'm going to sort the comments by newest because it's stupid and does it the wrong way. The options I have, again, of course, you know it. We only have 4 quattro options that word. Feeding 5,000. Jesus turns a sack lunch into a banquet. I wonder if they served Coors, the banquet beer. Inquiring minds want to know. Number 2, Joshua stops the sun. So God's people could kill more people. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but there was a battle going on. They were doing good. And they didn't want the battle to end because they were winning and unaliving a whole bunch of other people. And he's like, dude, God, man, this is rad. Could you stop the sun there and let us continue this? So the evil God monster of Abraham, enjoying blood and murder as much as he does, said, sure. And stopped the sun for the entirety of a day to allow the ancient Israelites to unalive as many of the, oh man, it's in there, Amorites, those bastards. Anyway, so number 2 on our list, that's that. And then Jonah and the whale. Now I put this, man becomes fish vomit. That's okay. All right. So I had somebody from our last poll yesterday. We were talking about ridiculous curses, I guess it was, in the last poll. And somebody in the comments said, you don't know the Bible. I love it when they start with that. And then they show how they don't know the Bible. And so they're like, and they ended it with, and Jonah wasn't swallowed by a whale. It never says that in the book. And I went and found not Joseph, what's his name? Damn it, Jonah. I went and found Jonah 1:17, where it says specifically that he was consumed by a big fish. And I thought, well, since that inclusion on that list bothered that individual so much, naturally it was my proclivity to include it upon this list as well. Nothing like poking a theist with a stick. And then, of course, Balaam's donkey, talking donkey. Donkey from Shrek. Did Balaam's talking donkey That is not easy to say. Did Balaam's talking donkey sound like Eddie Murphy? That's the question I want to know. Did it have bad language? Did it cuss a lot? I'm killing in sunshine. Hey, hey, hey. I'm killing in sunshine. Hey, hey. I get it. That's fair. All right, Raven, listen, man. We've talked about this before. We may have to time you out. I am the funny one. That's good, though. I dig that. That was good. Good morning, Bill Castle 7. Thank you for joining us. The whole Bible is ridiculous. Oh, man, I tell you. Right? Am I right or am I right? Really, what we're going on here? We're going upon levels of ridiculousness. It's not really like unique. Unique is not really a level of something. Something is unique or it is not unique. You can bastardize the term in modern colloquialisms by saying that's the most unique, but it's actually quite improper. However, with ridiculous, we can actually have levels of ridiculous. Man, that's kind of ridiculous. It's a little ridiculous. It's not like really ridiculous. It's just kind of ridiculous. You know, and then we got really freaking ridiculous. On our list of really ridiculous is a talking donkey. Is that a little ridiculous? Let's throw that. Now, granted though, talking donkey, raising people from the dead, coming out and walking out of their graves, sort of thing. Talking donkey. And I mean, have you ever met a donkey? Donkeys got some, they got some, they're smart. Donkeys are smart. They make great herd protection animals, like guard dogs for herds, because they'll kick your ass. They'll grab like a coyote up by its head and fling it around like that. Donkeys do not mess around. I'm all getting de-beautified. So donkeys got some like spirit. Say Renegade Sapper, big fish, not a whale. It does indeed. And I was like, really, dude? You're gonna. Does the Bible know the difference? What's the difference between a whale and a fish, my friends? Anybody out there know the difference between a whale? Did the Bible back then, which oddly enough called a bird, did it know the difference between a big fish? What did they know in ancient Judea of whales? Just work with me here. Chris Mallard, did you know that the donkey in Shrek is a kid from Pinocchio that turned into a donkey? I did not. I've never seen Shrek. I've never seen Shrek. Never. Not a one. Not a one. I should flog myself. If I had a self-flogging whip right now, coming soon from Father Flanagan's line of sexual health products, as well as mental health products. It just depends. But coming soon, self-flogging whip. If I had one, I would self-flog myself. I would beat myself with that thing because I've never seen Donkey. I've never seen the show. Just because it said hee-haw after he made a joke doesn't mean he was talking. Our racist troll is back. Which one? Now, if you're talking about Dane, I don't know that he's racist. I think he's maybe misunderstood, though. I think he's misunderstood. I think he's trying to say things in ways that, fuck, I don't know anymore. Dane, sometimes I'm not even sure if you're watching the show. I see your words and they're words and there's a lot of them, but inherently attacks those who do the, yeah, that's cool. We're talking about donkey though. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I don't mean to go there. I'm cool. You're cool. We're all cool. Let's be cool. And then maybe they're not even talking about that. The whale story. Yeah. And I was like, hey, you going to split hairs about that whale? So now before we go too far, I'm going to go, never seen Shrek. I've never seen. I know, Scotty, I know I'm bad, but I can rectify that. I can be better. The racist I meant was the guy who, I thought, okay, so good. I'm glad we weren't talking about Dane. I don't think, Dane sometimes does say things that are, it's just, you got to, I don't know. We'll see. Be chill. Everybody be chill. We be cool. But when I get you mean Ember, yes, technically that is correct. Fish had tax. Yeah. Fish, what's the difference between a fish, though, and a whale? Anybody? Whales are mammals. Thank you. Our president is a graper and convicted felon. Thank you for that. Whales are mammals. Now, how do you explain a mammal to a the difference between a whale and any other big fish? No, it was a whale or sea monster. In fact, I think if you look at the translation, so it doesn't matter. Let's pause and go, dude was stuck inside another creature, a living creature, according to their story. Done. Okay, so now for the moment, I don't know if our friend, hopefully Mike is still there. I'm going to do another thing for Mike. Again, sorry, my head hurts. Captive Desk, thank you for joining us. I am working on a calendar to be on other people's shows who have reached out to invite me. Trina at the damn show, throwing you under the bus, Trina, is the person to contact to help schedule and set up those appointments to be on other people's live shows. You contacted me a long time ago. I can go back through my email. I was like, I'm just a bad person. Forget. She's going to crack the whip on me and make sure she's going to taser me until I'm lying in a pool of my own urine to make sure I follow up on these things. So let's do that. Okay. If you'll send her the information, we'll get that squared away. I'm sorry for being a bad person. All you wonderful people. Okay, so now Josh Galt. Whales use diesel and fish use gasoline. See, obviously, clearly, the difference is obvious. And what's the difference between a boat and a ship? The way the thing turns or leans when it turns. A boat turns into and a ship turns. You'll see. You'll figure it out. I think so. And the person we should ask is Stephanie, but that's what my understanding is the difference. Now, for what I'm going to do now for my friends is are you guys ready for the Pharaoh's curse? If we're ready for the Pharaoh's curse, I'm going to, for my friends, I hope J Mike is still here, still chilling with us, still ready for some hoo-haws. Not hoo-haws, just a little bit of fun. And we are going to, let me do this. There we go. I was checking it out. All right, cool. Let me just check that. Okay, so go here. Now I'm going to play this song for you, the Pharaoh Sombrero. But I'm gonna top off my coffee real quick while I do it. Where'd it go? There it goes. Okay. Bad thing, Pharaoh. There we go. All right, now I want you to hear this song and enjoy this song with me, my friends. This is a lot for J Mike, who I almost certainly has not heard it. I hope you're still there, J Mike. I hope you're chilling. Here you go. Let's go. Is it here? The Pharaoh. Okay, here we go.
Mi burrito es tan bueno, it burns when I pee. Abraham had the crotch cooties and gave his sister wife to me. El ataco bueno. It stings like a bee. They told me she was his sister. Now I'm plagued between the knees. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penile plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse. There's fire between my legs. Mi burrito está no bueno, a full bladder I fear. Abraham's lies and Sarai's touch have left me itching front to rear. Mi burrito está no bueno, it burns when I pee. Abraham had the crotch cooties and gave his sister wife to me. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penile plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, there's fire between my legs. Mi burrito está no bueno, a full bladder I fear. Abraham's lies and Sarai's touch have left me itching front to rear. Mi burrito está no bueno, it burns when I pee. Abraham had the crotch cooties and gave his sister wife to me. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penile plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, there's fire between my legs.
There you go. It's a love song. I hope you all enjoyed that. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You know, these are some very kind words. DJ Rat Girl Tika says, Trump has me black pilled, but this morning show makes my days just a little bit better. I've seen several people who say that. That's why whenever the conversation kind of starts going a little towards the Trump side and all that, I'm like, yeah, we're going to have to talk about that. But until we have to, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. And I'd like to think of this as a show where people can come and relax and not think so much about that. Nancy, you can spam me anytime. Vic, hey, Captive Desk. Nancy, if you have guests on your show, I'd love to come on your show and talk and do stuff, a recorded show, whatever. Yeah, I'd love to do that. That's fantastic. We're working on that. Again, if you'll email Trina, I got to be honest, here's the problem. I've set up these email addresses and I'm not confident in them. If you email myself or Trina and we do not respond to you, it didn't go through. I got to be honest. I've had to contact IT 4 times with GoDaddy, and I'm probably going to have to get with them again just in case. So as a backup, you can hit me up at chris@chrismallard.com as an email address, or you can get with us in the Discord and schedule something. I just don't trust that email yet. So we'll respond to you, right? So if you don't hear back from us, let me know. Gotcha. We've already emailed you. Okay, chris@chrismallard.com. Oh man, what have we been missing? I'll have to check that right after the show. I'll get them on them again. And maybe I got it, responded, even forgot about it. That's entirely possible too. Bill Castle 7 has become a member. Thank you for becoming a member, Bill Castle. I appreciate that. Very much so. I know that slow mode's a bitch, isn't it? I hate slow mo. But you also get some emojis of our puppy dogs, of our staff, and you get to be for the first hour of Sci-Fi Saturday. Very cool. I appreciate that. So thank you for becoming a channel supporter. And Ember, I don't know if I said hi to you. You're wonderful. I very much appreciate you always being there and stuff. You're very cool. All right, so back to our poll. That's not the thing. Hope I didn't lose our chat. Idiot Test says, I'm taking the George Carlin approach to all the political shit. We're circling the drain, so I'm getting my popcorn ready to watch the show. That's interesting. A lot of people could take that perspective. I'm one of those people who could take that perspective. Let's go get the popcorn. Because I'm a cis, white, older individual. I have none of those. There's so many people that will be under attack that they really can't just sit down and eat the popcorn and watch it circle because they're actually swimming as they're going down the drain. Some of us can do that. Some of us cannot. And I appreciate you. I appreciate where you're coming from. Welcome to membership. There you found the puppies. You found the puppies. Hello, everyone. Mark Reed, thank you for joining us this morning. Reverb Twang, cool name. Thank you for showing up again this morning. Nice to have you with us. All you wonderful people. Bad audio is never Daisy's fault, and she's always she's to thank when it's good. That's true. Bad audio is never Daisy's fault. It's always my fault for getting up on the mic, getting out of hand. I'm getting out of hand. All right, I'm going to try this. I'm experimenting here with actually trying to do stuff with the show. Let me know if you notice anything or have any problems. There we go. I'm going to do that right there and just see how that goes. So, Dave, thank you. Trey Green just subscribed. Guys, I want to mention yesterday, we were on the show, and you were with us. We were on the show yesterday whenever we turned 4,000 subscribers. We got 4,000 subscribers, everybody. Can I get some applause from everybody? Yesterday we got 4,000. That's fantastic. We breached 4,000 subscribers yesterday. Good morning, Left-Handed Jedi. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing wonderful. So yesterday we got 4,000 subscribers. That's great. That is fantastic. Momo. Since yesterday, when we broke 4,000 subscribers, we've gained another 255 subscribers in a day. So we are rocking our channel. That's subscribers. We're getting. We're so good. And the video that's really spurring it is going on still. It's still doing great. It's the top 10 reasons why religion is a scam and always has been. So what I'm going to ask you to do, my friends, if you don't mind, this video is still going. It's going right now. It's doing good. I mean, this is my best video ever. Right now, it has got, let me look here, see if it'll tell me. It's got over 20,000 views. It's my best video ever. I would like to ask, I want to do this button here. Would you mind sharing this video, watching the video, sharing it on your social media? I'm going to post a link to it right here in the thing. If you don't mind, well, I just want to see how much we can get out of this video. How much juice can we get out of it? Do you enjoy the Daily Atheist Morning Show? Do you like the content? Let's share this and see what kind of magic we can make happen on this. Thankfully, Philip Lister lets me post it to, like, I have access to like 9 or 10 of his groups. He does it to more of them. I just haven't gotten there yet on doing those. But I'd really like to see if we can get this video going and because it sure would be nice to hit 5,000 subscribers, right? Well, we hit 4,000 yesterday. How quickly can we hit 5,000? That would be wonderful. So let's see if we can do that. If you don't mind, Vic, if you can, would you post the link for that occasionally? And we'll, as we go through the show. Vic is wonderful. And if you can't, Vic, no worries. I'll keep doing it because you know me, I'm all about it. And of course, yeah, this is the video that not only does it have the top 10s in it, but it also has the goat commercials. This is my first long form serious video that right in the middle of it, I dropped some damn show and some goat commercial in there. So yeah. So let me check out Awesome Bro. Checking out the chat real quick. Awesome, understandable. Making sure if how much juice can we squeeze out of that fruity video. That's exactly right. How far can I make that puppy go? The Adderall just kicking in. Going to run, y'all. Get yourselves a great one. Thank you, John Hudson. Have a good one. Enjoy that Adderall, by the way. Nice bundled up, Scott. Now, one thing I'm trying to do, I don't know, nobody said anything about it yet. If you did, I missed it. I'm trying the notion of running some background music. You may not even be able to hear it. You either hear it or you hear it echoing, and I don't know. Let me turn it up. Can you hear it? Do you hear it just once or do you hear it twice? Is it echoing? Because I'd like to have some chill background music in the background, just kind of echo. It does echo. I was afraid of that. I can turn off one, but I can't turn off the other. It is subtle. Yeah, subtle. So I got to figure out how to make it come out of just the thing. I'll figure that out. I'll work on it. Ooh, I have an idea. I'll work on that later, though. Let me turn it off for now, though, so we just don't bug people. More like a reverb. That's cool. Yeah, I got it. It's coming out of two things. Sorry to bug you on that, guys, with the tech talk, but it was one of those things. Yeah, I was hoping it would just be subtle. And I can probably change that and make it more subtle, more gooder, in fact. There I am. I have a headache. Did I mention I have a headache? Let me do this. I'm going to go here. Hold on a second, guys. Let me go here. What do we got going on? All right, so hold on a second. Boop.
We really need to stop with this falsehoods nonsense. These are lies spouted by who? Liars. And they need to be called out as such and shamed for their what? Their lies. When Trump's campaign began is when the rain of lies began falling down upon us. But oddly, people suddenly didn't want to call them lies anymore. They were falsehoods being told by the president. When the news started calling out his lies, he called it fake news, or as the Nazis called it, der Lügenpresse, or the lying press. Kellyanne Conway dubbed the term alternative facts to describe the lies being told by the Trump administration. But honest people knew what they were. Lies. Outright, bald-faced, look you in the eyes while stabbing you in the back lies. The president's lies have cost our nation trillions in treasure and hundreds of thousands of American lives. So stop softening it and calling them falsehoods. He didn't misspeak. He didn't misremember. He lied.
Okay, so give me just a moment to see if this is going to work. I think it's going to work. Again, apologies, my friend, for doing this during the show. My friend, it's some things I can't test when the show's not there. So let's go here. Okay. Nope, it's going to echo on you again. Damn it, sorry. Okay, I'll figure that out later. I'll just have to keep on working that. I appreciate your patience with me as I worked on that. Bowling Green, should you be ignoring some of you whom we're going to have to face? Should you all be ignoring the one whom you're going to have to face? Why should we have to face him? I thought Jesus died for our sins. Can we just do anything now? If he didn't die for our sins and he wasn't sacrificed for our sins, then what was the purpose of his death? Got to work on your selling points. If you play it to the stream but not your own speakers, that'll probably handle the echo. Maybe so. Maybe I got to figure out something. I'll take care of that. I'll work on it. It won't take long. I don't want to do it during the show. That's great. You guys are going on about that with him. That's perfect. Let me just catch up. The echo is nice. I like it. Good morning, Drinkwater. It's been a day or two. I hadn't seen you around. I hope you're doing okay and having a great week so far. I hope you're all having a great week so far. We're halfway through the week. I hope you've been sinning safely, staying out of trouble and whatnot. Nancy, that's what I was thinking. Adam and Eve, when we're talking about Adam and Eve, we're actually, I'm considering reaching out to them and seeing if they would sponsor the show, because why not, right? I mean, I ain't scared. Let's see. Adam and Eve are literary devices. Excellent point. Let me check our poll here, guys, while you got that going on. Looks like you got that covered. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I say that sometimes and people don't get it. I get it, though. You know why, Jason? Because I remember. Pepperidge Farms remembers. We remember. Anyway, let's go here and see what's going on. Judge Dredd. Sean Alexander, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Daily Atheist Morning Show. Welcome to the damn show this morning, my friend. I hope you're doing all right. Coming over here to our poll. Let me check out our poll here. Refresh that, baby. And again, if you don't mind, if you're catching the show, I'll keep posting it. Maybe if you get the chance, watch it after the show. But of course, if you'll share this, I'd like to see how far we can get this video going, man. We got like 45, 50 people watching. Do you mind sharing it to your social media things, Facebook, whatever? If you don't mind, let's see what kind of traction we can get out of this, baby. I already got 20,000 views. Let me show you. I'll just talk about it briefly. That video, go here, has helped this channel grow by a total of, since I dropped the video, my friends, page loading, 537 subscribers since this video has dropped. It has gotten over 21,000 views and 537 subscribers. So it's the best video I've ever had, and it's done it in 2 days. I'm just thinking, man, if we share it out and kind of do the thing, how far can we get it? So that's awesome. Let's see what we can do. I appreciate you. Thank you all for that. Okay, so back to the poll of doom and despair. What's the most ridiculous, unbelievable miracle in the Bible? Your favorite miracle not listed, leave a comment below and let us know. So the options I give you, because I only have 4 that I can choose, are feeding 500, Jesus turns a sack lunch into a banquet. Joshua stops the sun, because why not, right? So they could kill more people. Jonah and the whale, man becomes fish vomit. Balaam's talking donkey from Shrek. And I really gotta go watch Shrek. I uninstalled Facebook. Sorry. Yeah, a lot of people, me too. Yeah. Don't want poll hooties. Dave says refresh the poll. All right, let me refresh the poll. I don't want to. Yeah, let me refreshen up my poll here. His messenger, I'm not scared of your imaginary sky daddy. Judge, yeah, right. I know. Wait. No, it's not an evil God. It's not an evil creature. It's a loving father, but it's going to burn you in hell forever. But it died for your sins. But if it died for my sins, then why am I going to burn for it? You're so cute. You're cute with your non-reason. Other years, not so much, but the cold has not broken my spirit yet this year, but it's trying. It's trying. I walk and my testicles come together like tink, 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 like that. It's cold. I am allergic to the cold. Adam and Eve, great example because of the story. Yes. What the hell did you do? Hi, Maya. What did I do? Did I break something? Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Nancy, thank you for being here. Mark. Okay, I'm just catching up on the chat. Man, you guys are fantastic. Blue Sky. And I do share my videos to Blue Sky. I've got a whopping 7 followers. You want to see I'll tell you. Whenever these new social media things come up, Blue Sky, that one by Facebook or whatever, I get nothing. I got a few, people who follow. I follow Seth Andrews. This was a great video, by the way. That was a great thing that lady did. That was fantastic. But like, how many followers do I have? Let's just profile. I've got 19 whole followers. I post my videos. They just now started working the links recently. Anyway, on with this boring stuff. Poll. Let's see. Idiot test Kevin Berger. So if their behavior contradicts their statement, that would be a pretty good reason to think that they don't really believe X. Yeah. One of the things I've maintained about religion, or the religion of the Bible, is that the book was written about an evil God creature, a horrible monster, not a loving God. And how would the people who follow that book act? And if we look at how they would act, if you just kind of guess how they would act, and then overlay that with how the followers of this evil God creature have acted for the past 2,000 years, you'll see that it's not a Venn diagram. It's just a circle. There we go. Good morning, JT. Thank you for joining us this morning. Rainbow Love. I do have another video going on. Another video here, the video, as we talked about before. But I've also got another video queued that we can watch here in a little bit. If I get desperate for stuff. It was at Pastor Dean if he showed up and was doing stuff. But hey, ape pride. Thank you. I am an ape. I'm not a monkey. I have a prehensile tail. Interesting. Good morning. Thank you for joining us, Jeffrey P. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. We're going to have all kinds of fun going on. Let's see. Greg S. Thank you for. Do a lot of kids still have fathers anymore? Yeah. All of them? I don't know. Maybe I walked into something there. I don't know what I'm walking into there. Drinkwater evolved from apes. Yes, we are apes. We are apes. I'm an ape. I am an ape. That's what I was told anyway. Link to your socials. That's a good point. You know what I need to do? I need to get what's that, Linktree? I need to get a Linktree and get all that up and solidified. I got to be a grown-up and do those sorts of things. I need a new chair. You guys see me hop around in this thing all the time. The wife and I were looking at new chairs on the interwebs. We're like, oh, that's a good one. I'm like, I'll move it back and forth. And I'll leave this one in here. And now if I leave this one in here, I end up just hopping in this chair all the time. So anyway, ape together strong. We apes. People really like your top 10s. Thank you. I think I appreciate that. My latest top 10, Maya, is really going. And I'm sure they did this before, but I have noticed other larger channels dropping top 10s videos. And I think that's cool. I don't know if they did it because of me. I'd like to think they did because, big head. But let's see here. They weren't talking about me. No, they weren't talking about you this time. Let's see, my dad. Oh, sorry to hear about that. I don't know. Again, I see the ape. Let's see. Sean Alexander donated $5 to Super Chat. That bishop asking the tangerine tyrant to show mercy and compassion towards others is like asking Jeffrey Dahmer to eat a salad. I know. I'm just glad it came from where it came from. A woman in clergy, not just a woman. No offense to women, not just a clergy. Had it come from just either or, it would have had less power. But the fact that it had both, and if she is a person that's openly gay or lesbian, that would make it even better. But it's something I feel he's just going to go and be done with it. They were talking. They weren't talking about him in a good way, so he's just going to move on. He doesn't really care. Love the floating gorillas. Floating gorillas are fantastic. That's, gorillas. Yeah, that's us. I'm a silverback, or at least a silver top, kind of a silver bottom too, if you've seen the bottom. Yes, there's hair that grows on my ass, and it probably is silver. I haven't looked at it recently. I'm just saying. The wife's good. Is he really talking about the hair on his ass? Maybe. Thank you for the little laugh emojis whenever I say things like that, because I'll be like, see, honey, I'm not crazy. I'm funny. Anyway, she's wonderful. She loves you guys. The evil one, she loves you. She thinks you're fantastic. I am a silver fox, not a silver back. That's right. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mark Reed. I appreciate it. Cloud, could Christianity be considered a government? No, not like that. Get out that crotch cam and let's verify. Nancy, shh. We'll talk about that on your show. Okay, we'll get there. Man, now I'm wondering how many people we've missed stuff because of that. I'm almost positive because Ryan was in the chat. I'm like, Ryan, send me an email. We never heard back from her. And I'm almost supremely confident she probably did respond and we just didn't get the email because. Get that crotch cam ready. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not two? Why not? Let's see. Classification for great apes. Rainbow. All right, yeah, we can do that. Both crazy and funny. Thank you, Mark, the right-handed Sith. I appreciate that. One of the things I'm going to do here, let me go over here. You know me, guys. I don't want to overdo the commercials. I'm tired of some of the old ones. I'm just sick of them. And that's why I've been trying to lean on other things. Of course, I got more stuff coming in the pipeline. Let us, for my brevity here, let's do this, and we'll watch this, guys. And I'm going to refill my coffee. Everybody get yourself a coffee, and we'll enjoy this together. Let's go here. Boop, boop. That's not what I wanted to do. Play this. Yesterday, I dropped a video describing Christians as little demons who don't argue. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's watch that top 10s video that I'm asking you guys to shill out for me. I'll post the link if you don't mind. Yes, thank you for that, hard, Vic. If you'll post the link for the top 10s video. This is the religion is a complete scam, and it always has been. It's Christians. This may be hard to believe, but your religion is a complete scam, and it always has been. It's literally a group of people who are using your gullibility to make a living. When we look at the Old Testament for the notion of an offering, the scam is clear. Essentially, if you were a priest, you'd get the best of the best given to you to cover everyone else's sins. A man sins, he brings you his best goat, prays, lays hands upon it to transfer his sins to the beast. Then, as a priest, you unalive the goat, sprinkle its blood on the altar, and keep the rest for yourself. That's right. You get to keep the rest for yourself. Convenient, isn't it? Now, sometimes the offering wasn't just raw. They'd burn it for you, too. Read that as, I see you, Maya. I see all you people out there, chanting for the crotch cam. I see you. And there'll be a puppy in the cam, in the crotch cam area. That's the purpose of the crotch cam for you pervs out there who don't know. It's so whenever there's a puppy sitting in the crotch. Crotch probably not the best way to put that. In the lap cam. The lap cam. Yes. Okay, back on with this jackass. Cook the animal. The scent of the Jeanette's boxing channel. That's cool. I hope I said that right, Jeanette. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Daily Atheist Morning Show. Welcome to the damnation, my fellow burner. Thank you for joining us at this ungodly hour. We're watching this jackass on the internet. Do not listen to people on the internet. Don't listen to this man. Burning flesh was said to be pleasing to the Lord, as described in passages like Leviticus 7:31-34, where it is explicitly stated that the priests were allowed to keep portions of the offering, now cooked to perfection. That's right, the priests. They made sure the Lord enjoyed the smell while they enjoyed the feast. And hey, nothing says divine mandate like a medium rare ribeye right from the sacrificial altar. Let's fast forward to today. Modern priests and pastors have taken the ancient scam and refined it. Instead of goats, mostly, they want 10% of your income, a tithe to God. But who gets to keep the money? Not God, the church, of course. And by the church, I mean the people who run it. Many of whom live in mansions or fly private jets and drive luxury cars. Looking at you, Joel Olstein. Can't see the long con? Let me help you here. Here are my top 10 reasons religion is a scam and always has been. We'll start with the low-hanging fruit. Number 10, the tithe. In Malachi 3:10, it says, "Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house." This verse is used to guilt people into giving resources to the church. But does it go to the needy? Or to God's house? In reality, it often funds lavish buildings and extravagant lifestyles for the clergy. The Bible commands a tithe, but it doesn't seem to specify that God needs private jets to spread the word. And in many churches, they give specific guilt-laden sermons just as the collection plate is being passed around. Number 9, the God wants this defense. In Exodus 25:1-2, the Lord said to Moses, "You are to receive the offering for me from everyone whose heart prompts them to give." Too obvious. Essentially, You know, I almost forgot to mention something. I want to mention something to you, my friends. I want to point out that it has been requested that for the music videos and for the songs that I play, that I have the little bouncing ball with the, I learned this morning how to do it. For the video I'm creating, the next video, Mi Burrito Estano Bueno, the Pharaoh's Plague, that song, whenever I drop the music video, will indeed have the sing-along ball thing. That's going to happen. It's going to take time to make it happen on my part, but I can do it. I got it. I got this, Wile E. Coyote. I knew you guys would be excited. I believe Right-Handed Sith even requested that in a super chat last week about doing the little sing-along ball. That way, everybody, all of us heathens world over at the same time can sing about our crotch being on fire due to Abram's infidelity. Well, Abram's crotch cooties and Sarai's prize, if you will. Here we go. Back on with this jackass. In the book they wrote, their God says it's okay that the priest ends up with the sacrifices you gave it. That way, when you come around the corner and they're sitting there eating your goat offering, they'll have the word of their God, which again, they wrote to protect them. Religion often claims divine approval for its demands, whether it's wealth, obedience, or power. But conveniently, the God wants this message always seems to benefit the religious leaders. You know, the ones charged with determining what God wants. Number 8, promises of eternal rewards. John 14:2 says, "In my Father's house there are many rooms. I go to prepare a place for you." Religions promise eternal rewards in heaven, but only if you comply with their rules and, of course, support them financially. The scam here is selling something unverifiable, a place in heaven. And wasn't that what Jesus' sacrifice was supposed to do? Get you into heaven? Well, if you still have to do that, sacrifice, your time, your money, your resources, whatever, some kind of sacrifice, then what was the purpose of Jesus? I thought he paid the price in full. Maybe you should ask for some of your money back. Number 7, sacrificial offerings. In Leviticus 1:10-13, it says, "If the offering is a burnt offering from the flock, he is to slaughter it, and the priest shall bring all of it and burn it on the altar." Sacrifices in the Old Testament were a major racket. People gave their best animals, valuable property, and after a little song and dance, the priest got to keep the offerings for themselves under the guise of pleasing God. Hold on, jackass, quit talking. Richard, how you doing, man? It's been a while. It's been a day or two since you've been here. Let me ask you, is it a sin to have sex with someone who's not your wife? If that is a sin, then if you wear a condom while you have that sex, then you're sinning safely. Sin safely, my friends. Don't go near that crapper without a wrapper. If you're going to have booty love, wrap it up. You know what I mean? Sin safely. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Let me go here. Score. You guys got some awesome stuff going on. I will, as I'm watching this video, as we are collectively watching this jackass on the internet, who you're not going to listen to, go look up anything he says. If you're like, oh, that's moving, let me go see. Let me listen to him and believe. Let me go see for myself. That's what you should do. Don't listen to him. He's a jackass. Here's this guy again. No need to work the ground or herd animals for their food. Nope, basically a free ride, and all they had to do was fleece their followers, a tradition still held sacred today. Number 6, clergy privilege. In Numbers 18:8-20, it says, "All the holy offerings the Israelites give me, I give to you and your sons as your portion." Again, the Bible explicitly states that the priests get a cut of everything. It's an ancient example of institutionalized privilege, an entire class of people, the clergy, profiting off the labor and sacrifices of others. But in this case, we can't forget all the other honorific privileges often extended to these people. They are treated with the utmost respect and reverence wherever they go, when they should be treated as the carpet-bagging snake oil salesmen they are. Number 5, their fear-based power grab. Matthew 10:28 says, "Do not fear those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul. Rather, fear him who could destroy both the soul and the body in hell." Religions use fear to manipulate followers. Wait a sec. Miss Non Sequitur, is it your birthday? Tomorrow you're going to be 43 years old? That is a lot of spankings. Your tushy is going to be just glowing after that. I know mine was. I turned like 53 or 52 last year, and I'm not looking forward to turning 53 because the wife has just got another paddle and she's ready to go. That's a lot of spankings. Happy birthday. You're going to be here for the show, right? You're not going to leave us alone and scared for your birthday like Jessie Bear did for her birthday party. She just left us alone and scared. Was it Jessie Bear? Somebody. I'm sorry. You know, memory. Good morning. Happy birthday. If we miss you tomorrow, mini spankings from us. Yes. There you go. Rainbow love. I like the smiley faces. There we go. Once again, you've been around the sun. Fantastic journey. Half the show. Is the show over? Half the show. And my head still hurts, but I'm still doing okay. Let's see. Demolish doctrine. It is harmful to both persons to have the promise that sex implies without the actual commitment. Right. The promise sex implies is that both of us are actually going to have an orgasm. And most of the time, only one of us has the orgasm. Beyond that, there's not a lot of promise many times. What promise are you talking about? The promise of what? You know, and that's just an example. You know, there's a lot of things that the evil God monster thinks are bad. Listen, if you're going to wear mixed fabrics today, do so safely and make sure you put on a seatbelt. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny. I'm just being funny, some bitch. Don't make my funny boring. Don't suck the funny out of my funny, Richard. Sin safely, my friend. You're receiving what I'm picking down. You're just being Richard. I haven't seen you in a few days. I hope you're doing great. I hope you got some therapy. I think my headache is killing me. Yeah. It's not as bad. It's not in the eyes like it was the other day. It's just little, it'll go away. It's just the wife gave me cooties. Paul Camish, good morning. Thank you for joining us. You've been gone. I hope you've been staying warm. Oh, is it warm over there? I hope you've been staying warm and dry. Goodness gracious. The Mighty Philibert, thank you all. Hernan, Jose. Thank you for joining us, Hernan. Drinkwater Fibonacci sequence is in nature. Yeah, a lot of science. Nature, the universe has a language. It speaks a very clear language. It can. Mathematics, very clear. Pi, there's all kinds of things that where mathematics and all this business is very clear. Fibonacci is another fantastic example. Through nature, it expresses itself, and we can see this. However, the God creature of the universe couldn't figure out or use any of those intelligent, very comprehensible, eternal languages to communicate his message. No, he chose ancient Hebrew to convey those messages. A dead language has been a dead language, has been translated, mistranslated, and converted that you can't possibly understand from our language. You know what I mean? It's just, they have to go through all these hoops to make it make sense. That's a perfect God. Bill Castle donated $2 through Super Chat. God gets too much credit, but not enough blame. Oh my goodness, that's true. Not only did you say that, I need to highlight that again. That's true. Thank you for the $2 Super Chat. You know, oftentimes it's like, yay, we won the game. Thank you, Jesus. Never do they go, oh, we lost the game, you son of a bitch. What the hell? You know, I prayed, I gave the money. I mean, I bought this championship. We did, guys. We bought. We prayed at the end of the end zone every week. And what the hell? Right? There you go. Yeah, they don't blame him enough. I'm just saying. And there's another good question. Why don't they always win? If he does have power and their prayers do matter, why don't they always win? I love that question. Thank you, Bill Castle, for becoming a member, I believe, and for also the Super Chat. I very much appreciate you. Thank you for finding me. Did you find me through the long form video or through the live show? I'd be interested to know how you found me. Stalkers. How did the stalkers find me? It's fun. That's a fantastic question. That's probably the best. Mark Reed asks at his messenger, why are you such a bad messenger? Well, is it the message? Bad messenger is bad messenger. Ooh, if I could only rename you, that'd be fantastic. Instead of his messenger, you'd be the bad messenger. Math is proof of nil. Your God can produce his own. Yeah, that's the whole deal. Again, if God, there are a lot of absolute definite languages. If your religion were to collapse today, and they have, then it wouldn't be the same when it was recreated. We know that over and over and over again, but mathematics is the same. We've got ancient texts from Babylonians a long time ago doing math that is the same math that works today. That language is clear. Now, the God creature that you're claiming knows the universe. He would know those languages, and he would have written his information in those languages in stone that even people back then would have been able to understand and would still be clear to us today. It's not like you'd have to know math to understand it, right? All I'm using is math for as an example of a constant language that is consistent throughout time. Not like the Bible, not remotely like any of the words of any of these God creatures that any of them propose. It's all just crazy circular talk, wish talk, magic, blood magic, all that business, instead of using math to go, hey, my name is Yahweh. Fall on your faces, bitches. Oh, look, it doesn't matter how you do it. If you do the math while sitting upside down, if you do the math on a train, if you do the math on a plane, it doesn't matter. Wherever you do the math, it says, look, God. And look, it's been that way this whole time, and everybody can read it. Look, you can read it, I can read it. It's fantastic, but it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. This God creature does not exist. It does not have that message. Mark Reed, 100% Chris, it would be trivial for a God to make everyone understand, and he relies on terrible apologetics. That's true, a terrible apologetics. His messenger, what are the voices saying to you right now? Are the voices in the room with you right now, his messenger? I'm just saying. One of the things, here we go, about it would be trivial for God to make everyone understand, and he relies on terrible apologetics. You know, one of the things that God wants, that's what God wants. God doesn't want you to understand. He just wants you to worship him. That's it. Be a mind and body slave. That's what Adam and Eve were for the God creature until the serpent freed them from their slavery. Had that serpent not come along, I mean, why did God punish them? For screwing up his plan. So you can't say it was his plan and then say he got pissed because they made it actually happen. You know? I should get like this little cuckoo bird sound. Like, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. I can make that happen. It's not voices, it's the voice. Is it like the voice of Ernest Borgnine? What does this voice sound like? Probably your own voice. I would bet. Probably comes and goes away whenever you take the medication the doctors gave you. Comes back when you stop taking it. I know how that goes. There it is. Let me put that up there. Toggle pen. Awesome sauce. Again, I did drop a recent video. It's kicking ass, kicking names, taking ass. If you don't mind, go watch the video, share the video, or divine wrath. Go do the thing. Let's see if we can make it go out more. I've got the link. Vic has been sharing the link because Vic is super awesome. So watch it, share it amongst your things if you don't mind. That's fantastic. Let me just check real quick where we're at. I want to see something here. My friends, mon ami, while you guys are wrapped up in the chat. Gutting his messenger. You poor man. Do you like sit in the corner and rock and cry and masturbate after the show for like an hour? Is that your routine usually? We don't judge. You know, that's what I do after the show. Yes, that's a good one. The playlist is a good one too. Yes, if you get that top 10s, because I've done quite a few of the top 10s. My next top 10s, I've got 2 of them I'm working on. I'm reworking on my top 10 reasons why Jesus didn't die for your sins. He died to save the goats. I had scripted that video. I could have swore I had that thing ready to go, and I somehow lost it. I don't know how I did it, but I lost that. So I'm going to work on that video, the top 10 reasons why Jesus wasn't sacrificed for you. He was sacrificed for the goats. And don't worry, my friends, we'll have goats again shortly. No worries. And then I've also got another video I started working on this morning, another script. I will share this idea with you. I don't put them all in the Discord. That's just too cumbersome. The Discord's there for fun so we can toss around ideas, and then I bring them over to my own little work area and I make them go. Make it go. We make things go. So the other video, oh, yes. I've got 2 other videos I'm working on. One of them is, I'm going to work on a video that, I like to try to about 15-minute long video arguing why Jesus should be burning in hell right now. technically. If he was a sacrifice for our sins and took our place for those sins, he should be burning in hell right now. And I want to make a video arguing that point. Thank you, Templar Brock, for joining us. Welcome to the damnation. It's an early, ungodly hour, but you made it. Thank you for joining us. Yes. So that's what I want to be. Jesus should technically be in hell, not in heaven. By giving Jesus to God and letting him live in heaven, that's almost the opposite of what a sacrifice. It really is. It's the opposite of a sacrifice. He was in a harsh way, and you put him into a wonderful place. Now, whenever you sacrifice a goat, it's normally you take very good care of the goat, and then you unalive the goat in the name of the thing. But with Jesus, he actually went to a better place. He didn't he didn't take the hit for our sins, unless his ass screaming down in a pit of fire right now. I'm just saying. I'm the kind of guy who says shit like that. That's why. Now, the other topic that I'm working on is another top 10s video, and that is the top 10 reasons why Christianity is just a big cult. One big cult. And the funny thing is that when I make these videos, you'll be like, that's obvious. Everybody knows that. I'm like, yeah, it is, isn't it? Like, only 10 reasons. Yeah, yeah, only 10. I'm surprised more people don't say that. Wait, you mean only 10 reasons why this religion sucks? I've got this and I've got this and yeah. Sean Alexander, his messenger, does this voice tell you to do things? What would you do if this voice told you to unalive other people? Because it's his will. Religious store. Oh man, the chat went. Sorry, man. The chat goes by so fast. I even had slow mode going today, and it's still getting away from me this morning. So, Templar Brock, though, cool name. What's the biggest reason you don't believe in God, and the biggest reason you don't believe in the Christian God? Lack of convincing. Nobody has been able to convince me that it's God exists at all. And then there'd be a long, hard leap to go from the God that created the universe to actually being the Christian God. Yeah. It's just the gap is so wide. Is it a sin to look lustfully at Chris Mallard? Oh, damn, we're all going to burn. Well, thank you, Nancy. That's wonderful. Yes, it is, but do so safely. Which means don't let the evil one see you doing so. That's okay. It's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She's not like that. I've had ones that were like that. She ain't like that. She'd whore me out for the $1. She got atheist dollars. Have you seen his crotch cam? Line up, ladies. I am going to get it after the show. She's home today, which is why there's only one puppy here. Today's her day off. And guess what, my friends? She too has the cooties. I want to say this name again because it's cool. Hernan Jose. I hope I say that right. That's cool. Mr. Mallard, I just discovered you because your channel was suggested because I'm a subscriber to Aaron Ra's channel. Good thing. Awesome. Aaron Ra's awesome. I dig me some Aaron Ra. Thank you. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm glad that it recommended me. Hopefully more people will find me. I've been saying for a while, wait till they get a load of me. And then I make shit like this.
Is your humble parish tired of constant litigation, drained by bloodthirsty lawyers sucking the collection plate dry? Well, finally, no more threats of jail time and public humiliation. Try Father Flanagan's line of inflatable altar boys. Cute little fellas, eyes and mouth wide with surprise, complete with lifelike tears. Father Flanagan's line of inflatable altar boys, coming to a Walmart near you.
Lava Demon, welcome to the show. That is a cool name. I don't know which side you're batting for it yet, but that's a cool name. I dig it. Lava Demon says you'll always have an audience with the same old tricks. Top 10. That's kind of right. Part of the deal is like if you go look at how to build a channel and develop a channel, these are some of the things it tells you to do. They've actually changed. A long time ago, it used to tell you to do this. You show up, hello, my name is this person. Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to go on today. Stick around. And then there's this music and all that stuff. They're like, nah, don't do that shit no more. Just go to the point. Hey, we're going to do this. So I've changed my ways. But yeah, top 10s is kind of the deal. It's literally a method for that purpose to try to help grow a channel. Exactly. But I also have, I don't want to use the term educational videos, but I also have educational videos that are going over the Bible chapter by chapter, and they're not in top tens. It's like the evil God monster of Abraham series, and it's Book of Death, and you can go check that out. It's episode 1, chapter 1. It goes over the Bible chapter by chapter. I do have top tens, and I do all kinds of other stuff. I make funny commercials. Did you notice the funny little commercial just a minute ago? Here in a little bit, the call for goats will become so overwhelming that I'll just have to answer the call for goats. It's actually nearing the bottom of the hour. And I mean, when the people need goats, they need goats. And you'll see what I mean. And that's kind of what I do. I don't just, I mean, sometimes people, haters, if you will, come like, you're no Christopher Hitchens. You're no Matt Dillahunty. No, because they don't have goats. Matt Dillahunty has got snakes. Christopher Hitchens has worms. Chris Mallard has goats. I'm the goat man. Can we not have the long goat song? Can we have you're asking to have the goat song? You want the whole goat song. Is that my understanding? The whole goat song. Do you deserve the whole goat song? Have you been, okay, oh my goodness, they're demanding goats. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, I'm going to give you some goats, and then here in a minute, I'll actually play for you the entire goat song, just because you asked nicely. You all asked nicely. Lava Demon, let me see. Brought me, okay, I know Scotty brought me, he'll tell you the atheist stuff I don't care about really. Okay, cool, well, just enjoy the rest of the stuff. Blaspheming is fun. You don't have to be an atheist to do it. As a matter of fact, it probably helps if you're not an atheist. Here we go, goats. I understand that. Goats.
Have you sinned again? Oh, and it's bad this time. A chicken just won't do. But wait, you don't have a goat for your burnt offering. Oh no, the Lord's wrath is upon you.
Insignificant person whose name I don't know, you have sinned. Probably. I shall smite thee.
What do you do? You're all out of goats. She left you for another man.
Fear not, my wayward child. Introducing Father Flanagan's line of goat-scented flesh candles.
No goat? No problem. Just light one of these bad boys and let the sweet, savory scent of burning goat flesh rise up to the heavens.
Is that goat?
It's easy, it's fast, and deluxe models even have patented technology that produces a goat screaming sound as the wick burns.
Father Flanagan's line of goat-scented candles. Save a goat, burn a candle.
Father Flanagan's line of goat-scented flesh candles are part of our You Do You Jew interfaith outreach program.
When you sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. When the Lord requires 100 snow, light a candle or you're going to hell.
Okay, guys, I got to go back up here and answer some stuff. First of all, I want to say there is Remember What. Hello, Remember What. Nice to see you. I don't remember your name. Welcome to the damnation. Thank you for joining us at this ungodly hour. Hello. Somebody else said something. Oh, yes. The one person said bye. I say bye. Thank you. Don't forget to unsubscribe. That way, you don't have to put up with my crazy if you're not really into it. I dig it. Take care, Lava Demon. Yes, appreciate you. Don't go away, Matt. Hope you got to see the commercial because that's funny shit right there. Raven Lunatic super chatted $5 saying, oh, that's not what it. Can we please get a Father Flanagan custom emoji? Yes, you can. I will work on that. I will have you a Father Flanagan custom emoji. Matter of fact, Left-Handed Jedi has given a very good Father Flanagan couple of images that I'm just going to use for Father Flanagan as best I can. It's hard to reproduce certain things, but it's cool. Let's see. Snow is so pretty. Goats. We did the goats. Okay, yeah, the whole song, the whole goat song. All right, well, if you want the whole goat song, and that'll give me a moment to catch up, okay? I will play the whole goat song in just a second. You can check out our thing. I would like to, once again, though, give you literally the link straight to my most recent video, if you don't mind. There you go. And it's just, it's kind of going at it. It's the best. It's just my best video. We're kicking names and taking butt. And now what I'll do is I'll play the whole goat song. Okay. You don't get to hear the whole goat song unless you show up. I try not to dance too much on the show, but I'm going to do it. Here we go.
Got a house that smells like old cheese and shame. Father Flanagan's flesh candles change the game. Goat-scented thrills for your soul's delight. Light it up, baby, make your room right. When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan here to set the tone.
That was the question. The question was about the lyrics. Father Flanagan is here to set the tone. Yes, because it rhymes with stone. All right, back to the music.
Confession booth, busy, no need to stress. Light a candle and forget your mess. Gross odors vanish like sins in the wind.
That's right.
With each wick, guess who's your new best friend? When you've sinned and need to atone.
You know, here's something. I got this idea. Rainbow Love says his messenger. That makes no sense. We should just get like that on a line of shirts. Like, I don't know, badges, hats. His messenger, that makes no sense.
Light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan here to set the tone.
That's a group.
Lambs and calves may have their day.
Now, I do want to mention that if you watch Father Flanagan, the goat-scented commercial, at the end of that commercial, you'll see we have like 5 or 6 different candles prepared. We're working on those candles specifically in Father Flanagan's laboratories right now, including a human-scented flesh candle, because all Christians are human-scented flesh candles. We'll get back to that later, maybe.
But goat's the scent that leads the way. Clean your slate with a sniff so pure. Father Flanagan's got the cure. Turn your home into a saintly space. With every whiff, find redeeming grace. From your living room to the kitchen sink, light the goat candle, don't even think.
Where'd it go? Okay, here we go. I need to pause this. There's something going on in the chat, and I appreciate you. Hernan Jose says, I like the use of Pachelbel's chord. This is beautiful. And then Vic Liz says, at Hernan, Chris just went, I don't know what that is, but I'll take the compliment for my amazing work. Very true. But I believe that Pachelbel's chord is the same chord you use for like the canon, right? Because I actually used to play the cello. Self-taught. So it was really bad. Back to the song. Oh. Okay, the song was about over. My ears just died. And that's okay. Me too. I love a good cello solo. Me too. I am a fan of the cello. The Goat Candle song at 2x is very fun. That would be fun too. All right, let me close that right there. Goat scented candles. Captain Coder, thank you for joining us. Thank you, all you wonderful people, for joining us. Man, you guys make the show so much fun. And I've thought about taking up the cello again, but it's a big commitment. It takes a lot of time, and probably because I'm not it's just not a skill. It's a forced thing, you know. It's not something it doesn't come natural to me at all. You guys are talking about hell a lot. His messenger is really all about the hell. Thank you. There you go. You guys are all wonderful. Thank you for doing the thing. The Goat Candle. Let me check our poll real quick. Sin is an amazing thing. Just do it safely is all, you know? I mean, right? That's all I'm saying. Just do it safely. If you're going to do the thing, remember, do the thing safely. Real quick, I want to check our poll here. Let's see. The question of the day, of course, is what's the most ridiculous, man, and this is a tough one, right? It's tough. What's the most ridiculous, unbelievable miracle in the Bible? Your favorite miracle not listed? Leave a comment and let us know. Thank you, Vic, for the poll for today. I've started making the topics for the show align with the poll of the day. That way I don't have to stay on topic anything. I just have to talk about the poll, and that qualifies as staying on topic. I'm a cheater. Dave called me out the other day. He's like, I watched your show and you didn't talk about the poll or whatever you were talking, whatever the show title was. Did I miss it? I was like, well, maybe I just didn't talk about it. I don't know. Renegade Sapper, good morning. Sin Safely Serpent. There you go. There you go. The Sin Safely Serpent. I like that idea, Renegade Sapper. And you know me, I am not above stealing ideas. Gray and Weed. There you go. Earl Grey and Weed. That's right. That's right. Coffee and cannabis. Ooh. My coffee cup runneth low. Let me do our poll here, and let's see where we're at. The most ridiculous, unbelievable miracle in the Bible. Your favorite not listed? Then leave a comment. Feeding 5,000. Jesus turns a sack lunch into a banquet. Did he use the banquet beer, Coors, or no? Great question. Inquiring minds want to know. Tried to learn the cello, but could never get the fingering right. I got like broken fingers. I worked in the oil field, so I got like broken fingers. Like that one there, look at that one. That's you would think that'd be highly convenient for booger picking. It's just the angle. It's really not. It's just not. There we go. Let's go here. I'm just checking things. Yep, the finger. This is not common. This is no. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. I'm back. I didn't miss the crotch cam, did I? No, Austin Sims, you did not miss the crotch cam though. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're working on them. A coffee mug with morning coffee. You know what I got? I have a coffee cup that says adopt dogs, and I need to use that one because you know me and my dogs. I love dogs. All right, so number 2 on our list, Joshua stops the sun so God's people could kill more people. That's why he stops the sun. Go look. And he'll say, well, they were winning a battle and they just wanted to continue with that battle. And that was good enough for God. Okay, I'll stop the earth in this place. Do you know what would happen to everything on the surface of the planet of the earth if it stopped moving? The earth travels at like 700 and some odd miles an hour, and like the and if it stopped, of course, if it stopped and God wanted it to not go all to shit, then obviously he would want it to not all go all to shit because he's God. Number 3 on the list, Jonah and the whale, or split hairs if you want, the fish, the big fish. Because back then they didn't know what the hell a big fish was. They knew there were big fishes. They just didn't know the difference between a whale and a fish. And of course, whales have tails that do this and fish have tails that do this because fish never evolved on the land to walk. But whales and other animals that have tails that go like this, like dolphins and porpoise and other stuff. I made that word up, porpoise. It's supposed to be porpoise's eye. But anyway, those kind of critters, because at one point they were all on land, they have tails that are flat. And they have like the bones that used to be legs. But if they got tails that do this, then they did not. Now you know. Did they know that back then? Would they? Oh, look, that's not a whale. That's a fish. I'm just guessing. Let me catch up on the thing here. I'm gonna put this video on real quick so we can get back to this, just so I can catch up on the chat because you guys are awesome. Here we go. Watch this guy. People obedient and ensures they continue giving money and resources to these institutions. For example, many evangelical Christian denominations emphasize the horrors of hell in their sermons to compel attendance and tithing, while some Islamic teachings invoke severe punishments in the afterlife to enforce strict adherence to rules. A very literal pay or burn forever scheme. Number 4, indulgences. In the Middle Ages, the Catholic Church sold indulgences, promising people forgiveness of sins or reduced time in purgatory for a price. Essentially, they were selling tickets to heaven. And yes, you heard that right, tickets to heaven. You could literally pay off God for specific sins. This blatant scam helped fund massive cathedrals like St. Peter's Basilica, but left the faithful exploited and impoverished. It spurred Martin Luther to post his 95 Thesis, leading to a fracture in the church known as the Protestant Reformation, where over the next 100 years, between 6 and 20 million people were unalived in religious wars, directly spurned by this fracture caused by the greed of the church. Number 3. Wait. Did I just read what I thought I read? Wait a second. What the actual hell? Vic Lip, you've never seen Deep Space Nine? Oh my goodness. My goodness, Deep Space Nine is my favorite of the, I mean, of all the Star Treks. I mean, that's really good. You got to get on that. There's a site that I like to use. It's called tvseries.net. Let me confirm that. Boop, tvseries.net. And, you know, I mean, like, you pay a little bit of money and you get like a shit ton of points and you can watch a lot of stuff. And I watch sci-fi shows on there. And it is indeed tvseries.net. I don't get like credit for anything or anything. No. I just what I use. And go watch you some Deep Space Nine. Oh my goodness. And Voyager. Deep Space Nine and Voyager. Yeah, in order. You know, you gotta watch one. I'm a Niner. I'm a Niner. I got a batleth in the other room. I have wounds on my leg from just running in the other room to get the batleth. To fight off an angry horde of Klingons? No. To defend the home from someone breaking in? No. Because someone on the show said, hey, do you like Deep Space Nine? And then I was like, and I went running through the house and bloodied myself to get my batleth off the wall. So yes, I'm a Deep Space Nine. Let me catch up here. Are you of the body, Landrew? Sean Alexander, I do see your post there. I see you. Me and you are one. Our brains, my mind to your mind. Right? My thoughts to your thoughts. Bob Weepgron on Weep Minibon. So there's that. Captain Coder. Cy Wilson, thank you for joining us. There's rational thought. Then there's religious. Thank you for that. Yeah. Raven Lunatic. Pups need to fix the audio. Was the audio bad? Did audio screw up? I screwed up the audio. The only Star Trek production I've seen in its full runtime is the 2010s era film. Oh, that's what's wrong with the damn audio. I got you. Let me go here. This is the modern day non-Catholic version of indulgences. Some churches charge exorbitant fees for conferences, healing sessions, or... That's okay though. I got this. We're not doing that right now. I'll finish up with that later. Voyager wins first solely for Janeway's badassness. Voyager wins first solely for Janeway's badassness. Janeway is a badass. The evil one really does like Janeway. Now, you guys, you know, I told you about my love for Avery Brooks, the actor who plays Commander, then Captain Sisko on Deep Space Nine. Avery Brooks played in Spencer for Hire, which was another show that I used to watch as a kid. And recently I did this thing where did you see this? I hope it's still here. Let me find this for you. Oh, please be here. I don't know what I did with it. It's my picture. Damn it. I had a really... Oh, there it is. I got it. So basically, I'm kind of tainted on Deep Space Nine. It's one of my faves. Here is a picture I made the other day for a show last week. This is Durante Lamar. Thank you, Durante, for letting me use your head for this image. This is Hawk from Spencer for Hire. This is Spencer, obviously, in my head on Spencer. I made that for one of our shows the other day. So my love of Deep Space Nine and all that business goes way back. Avery Brooks, he does seem Catholic Uncle Tom. Always got to watch the names. Thank you for the name. Always seemed out of place. One of the things that is kind of, there were problems that some people have with the way it showed religion, the prophets and all that business, but they really did split the hair if you watch the show, and they acknowledge what the prophets are. They're pretty powerful aliens, but that's all they are, and that's all they give them credit for as they go along. There were other issues at the show, you know. Skeptically Pissed, nice to see you. I don't know if I said us hello earlier or not. The Legend of Zelda, I really need to play that game. I missed that. I need to take some time and go, you know what? Enjoy your headache, go play a video game all day. Jose the Drumhead is a great, Hernan, Jose, the Drumhead is a great episode. It's a great one. Let's see if I had a. It's been so long since I've seen the TNG to decide. Maybe we should talk about Star Trek on Sci-Fi Saturday. For those of you who are unaware and you're new to the channel, on Sci-Fi I do Sci-Fi Saturday, where we talk about sci-fi for the first hour of the show, and the second hour of the show I open it up to non-members, and we continue talking about sci-fi, where we just do the whole sci-fi thing, sci-fi games, whatever we talk about. I may move it up to 6:30 because I like to go 2 hours, but I don't like encroaching upon other people's shows. And I like Bree is one of my favorite people over at the Hive Size. She's got some great shows, so I may change the time a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, we may actually do some of that more Trek. I love me some more Trek. Borg or theists? That's a way you could see it. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's one way to see it. Captain Mappy Luke, 137. Zelda is a hard game. I enjoy some of the Zelda. It's a nice time crunch. You know, guys, all right, if you don't mind, we'll talk video game for just a minute. I don't want to get hung up on it. But I played Ori and the Blind Forest. Loved it. I played Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Thought that was fantastic. I went looking for another game because I've kind of played those both a couple times. I found Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, similar. Same kind of game. I'm not loving it, though. I mean, I've played it. I played the shit out of it for hours and hours and hours. I still haven't beat it. It's still, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I'm sure I've missed something that's keeping, but I see a lot of raving about it. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. It's okay. More Trek. Demonstrate what you're saying. You guys keep them straight out there. Zelda 2 is more difficult. I would play Zelda 2. Baldur's Gate 3, good game. Hey, Catholic says Picard is the true captain. They're all, really, to be honest, I think they're all true captains. The only one I have a difficulty with, as far as real captains, let me just see if we're going to talk about this. Good morning. The only one I have a difficulty with is Burnham. Yeah. I mean, well, now that may be wrong. Let me look back. Picard earned his, obviously. Kirk earned his. We'll just go, Scott Bakula's character here. Archer earned his. Yeah, then we have, am I missing anybody? Then we have Discovery, and Discovery, she didn't really earn hers. I never cared for the way her character got what it got. Like the Tilly, I didn't like Tilly. Tilly was like a cadet who could do everything that everybody on the, she's a warp engineer. She was a mycelial expert. She was a this, she was a that. She was just, and a cadet. It was just, there was so much wrong with that show. Grethor in Star Trek. Oh yeah, Grethor in Star Trek. That is wild. Grethor. Yeah, I'm not really sure either. I don't know though. I don't know. So thank you for that, Miss Non Sequitur. You saw me pause when I saw it. I still haven't beaten one. I have 1 and 2 on Famicom disc, but the Japanese. Oh yeah. Captain Archer. It's been so. Oh, the one thing I don't like about Captain Archer, he starts out kind of okay, but everywhere they go, they're like, "Hey, you should be like us." Everywhere they go, you should do the way things we do. Everywhere. And then the longer he gets into the show, the more he becomes just some pacing, angry lunatic. Whoa, they want us to do what? We're not going to go down there. We're not going to commit. And like every episode, he's just pacing angrily, and he just becomes like this mad dog of a captain by the end of the series. It was bad Star Trek, but it was Star Trek. Not like Discovery. Discovery cannot claim to be all Star Trek. It can claim to be some bad Star Trek. And some good Star Trek. It's got some good stuff. I do appreciate the parts a lot of small-minded people don't like. The woke aspect, I like that. I don't mind it. It's just like, why isn't it more like that? Anyway, I don't care about that so much. It's just a bad story and the bad Star Trek. His messenger, that God is real, the Bible is true, that Adam and Eve was a real story, that Jesus talked as a zombie Jesus, all of it. Prove any of it. Even one thing can't prove it. Cannot. I don't know. We're talking about his messenger. His messenger is just like a punching bag for the chat. Actually, if Kirk weren't the first, I would have considered him too anti-peace to be captain. Yeah. A lot of change though, huh? How things went over time. Oh yeah, Kelly Laughlin. I hope y'all all are doing okay. We figured out the reason why I've had this days long headache is because I have some form of cooties. The wife has got the cooties. She's ill and she gave it to me. She brought it home from work. Patrick Stewart, Hernan Jose. Patrick Stewart is a Shakespearean actor. Of course, all his performances were epic. Now, would that style of acting work today? Not so much. Probably not. I don't know if you know this, but I am an actor and I do Shakespeare. You can't find I just took my website down, but it was at kitblack.net and you could go there. You can still go find me on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel with my acting videos and stuff. And I've done Shakespeare here at the New Mexico Shakespeare Festival 3 out of the last 4 years. To be or not to be, that is the question. I had, for those who don't know, what he's not talking about actually just unaliving himself. What he's talking about is Hamlet. He's talking about, does he rise up against his uncle, expose him, kill him, whatever, for what he's done to his dad, knowing that if he does so, he will become unalived himself. To be or not to be. Is it, because if I do this, I will no longer be, is my honor, that sort of, I've had lots of people say that. But anyway, if you're new to the show, peep this and I will show you since you didn't know about the Shakespeare. All right, Trina, Trina's not there. I don't know if she can hear us, but we'll give her some boobies if you're ready for boobies. Boobies? Boobies.
Hello, and welcome to Shakespeare with a Redneck. What the? I am Wild Bill Wigglestick, and I'll be your handsome host, your gilded guide, your cowboy concierge of Shakespeare. Dude, really? Today on Shakespeare with a Redneck, I'm going to perform the prologue from Romeo and Juliet. Damn it, Bill. Two households, both alike in dignity in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage, the which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend. Hey, that wasn't half bad. I'm not as dumb as I look. Of course not. You'd be in a coma. Okay, so here's a quick rundown of the situation. Bill, two snot-nosed brats ignore the warnings of their learned parents and end up getting 4 people killed. Bill, come on, man. You're always blah, blah, atheist stuff, blah, blah, boring. Say something fun, for goodness sake. What? Particle is a fun word. Bill, particle. Bill. Or talk about horses and dogs. People love horses and dogs. Or boobies. Everybody loves boobies. Bill. Oh, can I say boobies on YouTube? If you close your eyes, it doesn't count. Talk about boobies then. Okay, everybody loves those cute little blue-footed bastards. It hurts right here. Culture, baby, coming at you. Avoid bringing a plague on both your houses. A plague on both your houses! By hitting that subscribe button, then that little notification bell. And bang that thumbs up button like frisky cousins at a family reunion. Thank you and take care.
Peace. All right. So for those of you, I knew you'd appreciate some boobies. I see you, my friends. I do see it. I saw the cup. I obviously got the super chat earlier about needing an emote for Father Flanagan. And I do see thought I heard something. I do see the emote for needing a Wild Bill. Wild Bill does need an emote. And I can even do you a boobies emote. I can. We increased by 3 subscribers, we increased by 5 subscribers yesterday. Thank you very much, Left-Handed Jedi, for that. And all we needed was 3 yesterday, and that gave me access to more emotes. So my friends, I will have more emotes coming for you soon. So be prepared for that. Here in just a moment, they come out at night. The boobies. Yeah. May you live in interesting times. It is a curse. That is true. Thank you for that, Captain Cody. That's awesome. All of you wonderful people for being here. The evil one has spoken, and she's demanded that after the show, I must feed her. Yes. So the evil one must be fed. She's been particle. Particle is one of my favorite words. Particle's a good word. You guys are fantastic. Yeah, so I need to get some more of those emotes. It won't take me long. By tomorrow's show, I will have more emotes for you, and we will do that. I think that's a fantastic idea. So we actually did already do the goat commercial. That's fantastic. I do really, as the juicy hits my brain, we're going to get some more, and yes, have more stuff. Boobs. Caught that out of the corner of my eye, Austin. Good eye. Yes, and I've got more things coming on the horizon, so we're going to find that. One more time, let me look at my poll. The evil one demands a sacrifice. That's true, and she wants breakfast, so you know what that means. We're going to be devouring the unborn. Eggs, probably eggs. So our poll today, the question, the poll watchers, that's right. Perfectly timed Zoom. I know that Sadie does a fantastic job running that Zoom. She really does. What's the most ridiculous, unbelievable miracle in the Bible? And the options we have are 5,000, feeding 5,000. Jesus, feeding 5,000 people. Ooh, my prescription is expiring. Feeding 5,000. Jesus turns a sack lunch into a banquet. Number 2 on the list, Joshua stopping the sun. That's a really interesting one. Takes a lot of effort to do that. So God's people could kill more people, essentially. Thank you, Nikki Davis. NSD Farms just subscribed, and you did it on the show. Welcome to the damnation, my fellow burner. Jonah and the whale, man becomes fish vomit. That's poetic. That's almost like a haiku. Huh, interesting. Or Balaam's talking donkey. Donkey from Shrek, my personal hero. That was cool. That's cool. Double slit experiment. Very nerdy, very fancy talk. Way smarter than I am. Don't be talking smarter than me in the chat. Rules. We got rules, people. Let's see here. Delicioso. Yes. Maybe if I'm nice, she'll buy me a coffee, though. I don't know, though. Coffee's not always good. Sometimes it's good. I could easily be talked out of coffee. Solaris Immobilis. That's right. You just stopped the sun right there. Estamos hablando español ahora. Muy bien. Me gusta español muy mucho. Es un idioma más bonita y fácil tan a inglés. Quiero conocer el tema perfectamente, amigos. Sí, hablo español, pero no hablo enough with other people to actually be able to speak. I could understand that. I could sit there and, yes. Are we going to speak in Spanish? I could. Do you want to hear mi burrito está no bueno? Have you guys heard, by the way, do you know what the second line starts with? I'm going to tell you. Here we go. It's ella taco fue no bueno. So can y'all translate for me? The first line is mi burrito está no bueno. And if you don't know that one, you're not trying. You're just not trying. You're being lazy if you don't know that one. But the second one, what is the second verse? It says the second verse is ella taco fue no bueno. Okay. All right. Here we go. You made me do it. All right. You guys are, you know what I want to do? Here's what I want to do. I'm going to read our super chats for the day. And, we had 21 comments. I bet that's a lot of fun. I'm going to have to go read Ember's comments. Ember's always got the best taco. Her taco was not good. Thank you, Bill Castor. Thank you for that. Way to go, Bill. How did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Her taco was no good. Because it was no good, now it stings like a bee. Let me read our super chats back, and then I'll round out the show. And the closing song for the show is that new song. So if you want to hear it, if you haven't heard the new song, the Mi Burrito Está No Bueno, the Pharaoh's Curse, hold on a minute, stick with us, don't go nowhere. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. So hold on just a second. Let me read out my super chats here. For my wonderful friends who support the show, thank you so much for your support. Jesse Bear for $2 said lap cam fund, more wiggle butts unnecessary. Yes, because it's a lap cam for the wiggle butts. I defile it and call it the crotch cam. That's where the problem lies. Ember for $2 said, I second Jesse's motion and call for a vote. For $5, Raven Lunatic said, this is not for the lap cam. I'll third the vote. Thank you for that. Trina's Creation said $5. I will always be in the pro crotch cam group. And we can rely on Trina for that. She's a crotch cam fan. Welcome to the channel, Bill Castle. I hope you're not regretting it. Now everybody's like, what the hell is he talking about? Crotch cam. Crotch cam's for the OnlyFans. Get there. Anyway, and $5 from Sean Alexander says, ooh, Chris, quit clicking it. Quit clicking it. Says that Bishop asking the tangerine tyrant to show mercy and compassion towards others is like asking Jeffrey Dahmer to eat a salad. So true. I mean, but hey, somebody had to do it. He can't go, hey, nobody told me. Well, yeah, actually, this Bishop lady did it right there in front of God and everybody. And then you went on with your persecution and your little raids and your hate and your divisiveness. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for that super chat, Sean. Bill Castle, new to the channel, said God gets too much credit, but not enough blame. Ain't that the truth? Very true. I went off on that. I could make a whole video on that. Ooh, that makes my brain juicy. I could make a video on that. And Raven Lunatic for $5 said, can we please get a Father Flanagan's custom emojis? Yes, and yes, and yes. Father Flanagan's custom emojis coming to you. Booby's custom emoji coming to you. And at no extra fee, Wild Bill Wigglestick emoji coming at you people by the show tomorrow. Okay. Thank you all for the super chats. I very much appreciate you. Let me go back over here to live chat so our chat start working again. Thank you. Real quick, is this your first time seeing the show? On this show, we had 83 votes. And wow, almost again, 22%, over 20% said, yes, this is the first time. Yes. And I feel icky. 78% no, icky is part of the fun. Thank you guys for voting on that. Now I'm going to wrap up the show. Be ready here. We're going to listen to the latest song. It's the Pharaoh's Curse, or Mi Burrito Está No Bueno. I will be sitting in the chat for a few minutes, watching until the end of the show. Let me know what you think. Here we go. Let me know if it hurts. Therapist should be standing by. Thank you, and have a great day.
Mi burrito está no bueno. It burns when I pee. Abraham had the crotch cooties and gave his sister wife to me. El ataco fue no bueno. It stings like a bee. They told me she was a sister, now I'm plagued between the knees. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penile plague.
Thank you, and have a great day. Damn it. Did I say sin safely? Did I forget to say sin safely again? Maybe you guys got some free extra show. I don't know if I said sin safely. Huh. Sin safely, my friends. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, and have a great day.
Mi burrito está no bueno. It burns when I pee. Abraham had the crotch cooties and gave his sister wife to me. El ataco fue no bueno. It stings like a bee. They told me she was a sister, now I'm plagued between the knees. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penile plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, there's fire between my legs. Mi burrito está no bueno, a full bladder I fear. Abraham's lies and Sarai's touch have left me itching front to rear. Mi burrito está bueno. It burns when I pee. Abraham had the crotch cooties and gave his sister wife to me. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penal plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, there's fire between my legs. Mi burrito está no bueno, a full bladder I fear. Abraham's lies and Sarai's touch have left me itching front to rear. Mi burrito está no bueno, it burns when I pee. Abraham had the crotch cooties and gave his sister wife to me. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penal plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, there's fire between my legs. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penal plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, there's fire between my legs.